Okay, so an overview. Empress, Theresa is basically this book about this girl who gets like alien power things from this like thing called How, and it doesn't seem to have any limitations really. She just needs to like train it to do whatever she wants, right? And like that seems like an interesting premise on its own, and it could have been, but like it becomes so strange. I just and before I continue, I'm just gonna have to say, buckle the fuck in, because I know you've probably heard me say already that like
Uh,
this is like freaking borderline insane. And it's like, but like I thought it was prepared, right? When I found out about this thing. I thought it was fucking prepared. I was not fucking prepared. It's like it exceeded my expectations in perhaps the most bizarre ways. So I'm gonna send over the first screenshot right now. And essentially the context behind this is the protagonist was how was in this situation where she was like falling a really long distance into the ocean, and in order to protect the host, the alien the alien just straight up removed the wind. Basically, people are realizing the wind is stopping everywhere, and that was the Hal's attempt at keeping somehow allowing the protagonist to survive the fall. The one thing that the author got right in this one is technically if the wind was fucking gone, then like everything, all life on Earth would be dead, basically. But the thing is, it's never explained, right? It's never explained how the wind was removed. Because like wind is created via like obviously y'all I presume know it's created through like the cycle of like hot air rising and then cooling, and then it creates like it can create like currents around the world and stuff. So would somehow just like the physical, the properties of physics that generate wind be removed, or is it just wind itself that's gone, even though the properties of physics that create wind are intact? Because neither of them make any freaking sense. Because if it's the latter, then why the fuck is wind gone? And if it's the former, then the universe as we know it would just be gone, right? Because if hot air doesn't expand, become less dense, if matter doesn't like expand when heat is added to it, that's just a fundamental law of physics that's just gone. Also, how is removing the wind gonna save her? Like, I'm just glad that Hal didn't decide to remove gravity. That's like the one
no
part
wind, no air, we all die instantly.
Exactly. And
Because if there's no wind, does that mean we're all stuck on a specific one temperature basis around the entire world? What happens to the climate then?
exactly, that's never explained. The rest of the climate seems to be intact, but like,
how does that wind... that doesn't work without there being wind?
Exactly.
You can't just take away wind and say, I guess now temperature stays the exact same. No, it doesn't. That's not how it works.
Also, I just noticed in the first
everyone else, because they're not the main characters.
Yeah, what you mean? What about them? Well, they're basically like, okay, the main character is Theresa, obviously, and it's like, Theresa, if you don't fix this, then fucking everyone will die. And she's like, oh no. And then the best part is, one of the best parts is how she tries to fix this, right?
Let me guess. She tries to blow. She just blows air.
That's what I
She's just like with her mouth go, wind, guys, wind. Just get everyone in the world to blow, and it'll eventually fix the wind. We swear.
I'm not fucking kidding.
Wind is just particles moving, right? So let's just.
That is far better than what she actually comes up with. I'm not even kidding. That was legitimately a much more coherent strategy than hers.
Buy all the fans in the world and just go.
Yeah, they just waving their arms around.
Exactly. No, that's legitimately a better solution than what she came up with. All right. So I also noticed in the first screenshot said, I looked and saw these spherical cotton ball clouds in form when there's no wind. What?
How can clouds form if there's no wind?
clouds, right? You know, the freaking water vapor rises and then it condenses, right? Those are the properties that create wind. And also, right, the main concern with the freaking wind being gone is that there's going to be no rain. But like, aren't cumulus clouds like the ones with that? Aren't those the rain clouds? Like, what the fuck?
Wait a minute. If there's no the wait, then the entire water cycle breaks. We're not dead in 2 years. We're dead in like a month.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Or however long it takes to freaking run out of the world's water supply.
I was asking, is this taking place in like modern day? I'm not entirely sure what the setting
Yeah.
is.
All of this is taking place like after globalization. Like this is taking place in the 2000s.
Post-globalization, somewhere within 2000 to 2010.
Right. So and I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm going to send the solution, right? In the screenshots I show the solution, but I tried. I don't know what the fuck is happening. It's so confusing and convoluted that I legitimately have no idea what is going on. So at no point in the story does anyone ever suggest just asking how to return the wind again, right? Because the alien just took away the wind. Why couldn't you just fucking give it back? Now that it's no longer needed for wind to be gone, right? But no one ever.
It's because he's lazy, okay? He wants to make us work for our freedom from no wind oppression.
Maybe he doesn't know how.
We are the slaves to this alien.
It's a possibility, but the thing is, no one seems to. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just missed it somewhere. But from what I've seen, no one ever seems to try suggesting it, right? Like, wouldn't it at least be worth the time and effort to at least try getting it to return the wind back? Because like that's the simplest solution, really. And no one ever decides to try.
It's Occam's razor, and this is a story, okay?
Yeah, okay.
The book is already illogical enough.
Illogical enough. All right, I just sent the next set of screenshots. So essentially, her solution, right, is to in the North Pole generate a fuck ton of columns of water. Apparently, with complete disregard to everything that was living in that ocean water. And she raises it so high up that the water columns become ice, apparently. And this is I'm sending it to the group chat as well right now. Actually, I think it's better if you just read it.
The rainbow was visible everywhere in the United States. Now I'm pretty sure the rainbow would be visible from just the entire northern hemisphere.
Yeah, I just.
Why the United States specifically, you U.S. centrist kook?
I guess Canada just doesn't exist anymore.
Neither does Sweden, Finland, the entirety of Europe, Russia.
Europe, though.
Wait, did it? Oh yeah, it's all over the United States. Europe. So they did include Europe. They just completely ignored
But it says everywhere in the U.S. specifically. That means goddamn Hawaii and Puerto Rico. That means the U.S. Marshall Islands, okay? Like, excuse me.
I mean, at least Scandinavian countries are included as well.
Well, I mean, does that include Russia? Because Russia's part Europe, part Asia. So now we have a debate on our hands. Does this include all of Russia?
No, just the European part of Russia. The Asian part of Russia can suck it.
Wow. I see. The Siberians would like to have a word in the gulag with you.
No.
You're going to the gulag. This is what you get. This is what you get for excluding the Asian side.
Oh, the best part, right? Oh, okay. Well, actually, there are many parts of this that are fantastic, but also in the third screenshot, I said, he was a physics major and realized that when the water hit the atmosphere, it would hit up to thousands of degrees. Okay, fine, I guess. Hydrogen atoms would be stripped from their electrons and scattered in all directions at thousands of miles an hour. That does not sound fucking good. And then they would be spread out over most of the earth, and when they came back down, they combined with oxygen.
So basically, they just created a giant rain pillar for no goddamn reason.
No, yeah, yes, but like the thing is, hydrogen atoms being stripped of their electrons. Where are the electrons going? She's electrifying the goddamn atmosphere.
Oh, right. Hydrogen atoms only have like 1 or 2 freaking electrons.
Yeah. But where do the
So
electrons go? That's the thing, right? Like
where
they
does
have
what does the hydrogen do? What do the freaking quarks do on the hydrogen? There's no H0.
I mean, I guess then it would just be like a single proton, right? And I guess
A single
he was
proton, a
thinking,
single neutron. That is highly unstable. No wonder why there's a freaking hydrogen bomb going off every freaking second. That that wouldn't that wouldn't give rain. That just caused freaking nuclear fallout for across the entire northern hemisphere. The entire northern hemisphere is now uninhabitable. Maybe even the southern hemisphere. Maybe Earth is uninhabitable.
see,
See,
to be
now
fair,
it's a good thing to be living in Siberia.
No, it's not.
Siberia is
Siberia's
completely immune.
affected still.
See, to be fair, it didn't say the equivalent of hydrogen bomb. It didn't say it was a hydrogen bomb. It was just the equivalent. But the thing is, right, it's like the hydrogen atoms, if they're restricted their electrons, wouldn't even like they wouldn't even combine with the oxygen, right? Because like the H2O is supposed to be a covalent bond, meaning the hydrogen atoms are supposed to still have their electrons. Because they're supposed to share the goddamn electrons. So if they don't have the electrons, how are they supposed to form the bonds? This is fundamentally wrong on every level. Just
Yes. Just yes. Just delete the book. Delete the book.
Well, they said that this is like magic and stuff, right?
No,
So
but the thing
maybe
is,
magic changed the laws of physics.
no, but like
No.
it doesn't. That's the thing. It's operating as if these are the laws of physics, right?
Yes,
Suspension of
it is
disbelief can
giving us
only go so
fake laws
far.
of physics and saying, "Go have fun, kiddo." It slaps us on our back and sends us on our way.
Right? Because like
Suspension
suspension of
disbelief.
disbelief, it exists based on the rules of the universe. If the rules of the universe are saying this alien can do inhuman feats, okay, fine. But then they're acting as if this is physically true, right?
They're
It didn't
acting
say
like this
how
is
it changed it so that,
scientifically
yeah,
true.
or yeah, exactly. So like, I don't think suspension of disbelief can be like
This
brought
th-
over there.
this is where I draw the goddamn line.
Yeah. By the way, this is just the beginning. This is the first dumb shit thing she does, and there are so many more to come.
Ah, yes.
Do you know what the
Hydrogen
age
bomb
range,
every
like
second.
the target audience is?
I think it's supposed to be for adults. The target audience is supposed to be for adults. That's what I
Oh,
remember.
okay. Because I was thinking if this was for young kids, then it wouldn't
No.
matter too much.
No,
No, it wouldn't. No, it'd be worse. It'd be
yeah, because
detrimental
now
to
you're
their
just
learning.
teaching them like completely like incorrect stuff.
Hmm.
By the way, yeah, see what I'm saying? This is just the beginning. Also, this is what the fucking rain is supposed to be.
Please don't tell me you're sending a picture.
No, I'm just saying like literally they're assuming that somehow the hydrogen atoms, you know, with their that don't have electrons anymore, that can't combine with oxygen anyways, are gonna somehow be able to scatter across the entire world. Because the result, according to this book, is that now there's a light rain everywhere on the planet. If there's no
Wait.
wind, how the hell are these atoms being sent so far?
More importantly, it doesn't say how long the rain goddamn lasts. We could be experiencing worldwide flooding.
Oh, okay, so they actually say this is literally her plan, by the way, permanently, because she assumed the wind wouldn't come back on its own. So her plan was for there to just always be a goddamn explosion at the North Pole. Like
Okay, that's ridiculous.
A 1/4 inch of rain every single goddamn day. That none of the freaking world's goddamn sewer systems is ready for that.
exactly. That too.
Like, and most freaking land is going to be mud.
That
I'm pretty sure most of the coastal areas of the world will be underwater.
Yeah, isn't that basically just what happens when global warming goes too far? She just caused global warming.
This is like this is like that freaking National Geographic article that they put out saying, what will happen if the world in 2100, and it's like, oh yeah, all coastal cities are going to be underwater. You live there, you dead, or you move to high ground
You gotta move.
or
I
behind the
guess.
mountains. hide behind the Appalachians or the Sierra Nevada, I guess.
Oh, and by the way,
Goodbye, California.
The next thing happens right after she does the fucking North Pole explosion shit.
Push rock. Yes, push rock under North Pole.
She has
Push
Hal
rock.
push rock under the North Pole with billions of tons of pressure in one direction and the same force on the South Pole in the opposite direction. To counteract this torque, she exerts the opposite torque on the moon, but you'll see no change on the moon. As it revolves around Earth, its torque cancels out.
How much pressure? Is it billions of meters of pressure, maybe?
Yes, we are she's basically saying, haha, move planet, go burr. And
Okay,
expecting everything to work out with
It's
no
really-
winter. Personally,
really-
I now have a vendetta against this woman. This woman shall burn.
Okay,
Why
by the way,
are we
this is
currently trying to eliminate winter? It's one of the best seasons.
okay. First of all,
Like, you
she
wear a
fucking
mask in winter
eliminated
anyway.
all seasons, right?
I
Also,
thought just eliminating winter.
I thought it was just winter.
no, but the thing is, this would legitimately like eliminate seasons in total, right? The Earth now has pretty much like very little degree. Then it's not gonna. She thinks it's gonna be summer year round, but the reality is the sun, like,
It's probably going to be spring or fall year round.
No, because it depends on where you are on the planet.
Yeah.
Like, if you're near the equator, it's gonna be summer year round. But if you're near the poles,
right.
it's just gonna be winter year round now. Like, they already barely had any fucking summer. You're just taking it all away from them, right? Because that's how, like, that's what it's gonna be like with the light spread out, right? Assuming already, you know what I mean? Like, it's a bit hard to explain without visuals, but like, you know, when the sun directly hits the equator area, it's gonna be all summer, and then the light's gonna have to spread out as it reaches the other like higher and lower parts of the Earth, and then it's gonna get like there's gonna be no seasons now because you have to like travel to different areas of the Earth to experience different seasons.
You can monopolize it.
Oh my god, being a freaking capitalist pig again. Get out. This is why you go to Gulag. This is why.
This is why I go to Gulag. I'm sorry, Siberia.
Siberia frowns upon you. Putin already has you on his wanted list. He's gonna move you to most wanted soon.
Anyways, so.
See, the worst part is, okay, no, actually I shouldn't say that. There's so many terrible things with this. But like, one of the worst parts is that it says that she has how push rock under the North Pole and she does this under the South Pole as well. But like, she's just pushing rock around underneath the Earth. That's not gonna change the Earth itself. If she wanted to change the Earth, she would have to push like on the surface of the, like exert an outside force on the surface of the Earth in both directions in order for this to happen. And if that was the case, God knows what the fuck the force is going to do on the surface of the Earth at the points at which she pushed, you know? Like, she's probably going to push at the poles for maximum effectiveness. And the poles are just, like, they're just going to be obliterated from all the force now. Like,
Oh yes, don't worry, she's just getting rid of the magnetic field for us, so that way we can get all that sweet, sweet ionizing radiation. We're all gonna
electrify the
die.
atmosphere with the fucking electrons. It's entirely possible. You're right.
We're all gonna die anyway. We're all gonna die anyway. Doesn't matter what she does, she's just gonna kill us all.
Dude,
We're
literally,
dead. We're
like,
dead.
Yeah, I wish someone had kept track of how many times her actions would have realistically killed everything in existence, you know, on Earth.
Oh,
Also-
yes.
Also,
I think our count is 2 right now.
2, yeah, because we talked about 2 things so far.
Yes, 2 things.
The kill die ratio is 100%.
Wait, how can she get rid of all wind? If there's enough people, just by breathing, we could recreate wind. Yeah, I still don't get that.
Literally, a better option would have just been to like have everyone freaking
Exhale at
start
the
up their
same
fans or
time.
something.
Just exhale at the same time.
Exactly, easy, big brain time. Right? And also, are we just gonna completely ignore the fact that the ecosystems freaking everywhere now, pretty much, except for maybe at the poles, since it's just gonna be winter still, are gonna be just completely destroyed?
Yes, we're gonna destroy every single goddamn ecosystem on Earth. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Australia will become colder.
I mean, it sounds like less work for the scientists documenting everything. So it sounds like a win in my book.
Also, I like how the last line.
Yes, extinguishing biodiversity sounds like a win in this book. Let's give it up for the ruthless capitalist whose only goals in life is to destroy everything she touches.
Also, I like how the last line says, "Good Lord, you'll be remembered for 1,000,000 years." Yeah, if anybody's fucking alive by then. And of course.
Yes, because no, I think we're just referring to Hal's lifespan. Clearly,
dude, watch.
Hal's the only one who's gonna remember.
Imagine if Hal forces people to like humanity to stay alive and suffer through all this insanity, just so there will be people left to witness the fruits of its labor.
The fruits of her horrendous labor.
Yes.
How much?
I'm sending the next one over, right?
Oh,
and
no,
this
please.
one is glorious in that it shows that nobody in this book has any idea how any economy works.
Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna get an economics lesson from
The carbon, if that's what it was, arrived from the sun. It was an 80. The sun is described as an 82-mile wide red hot ball. What? Oh wait, no, that's what the carbon is.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically you just created a mini moon of carbon, right? To see if it was diamonds or just carbon. Isn't diamonds just compressed fucking carbon?
It's carbon under pressure. Not to,
yeah.
Scientifically, this does not work out at all.
So
I'm just gonna say that like freaking yes, because you rapidly cooled carbon. That does not create diamonds. That's not how this works.
I know, and I can't
because you brought it into Earth's atmosphere. How fast did you bring it into Earth's atmosphere? First of all, second of all, no, the diamond economy is all fabricated anyways.
I know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So like in reality, literally, it's just De Beers Diamond Corporation going, haha, we're gonna hoard all the diamonds on Earth and make you think it has value by running an ad campaign.
Like diamonds are already
in the 20s.
Yeah, diamonds are already used in industry for like much cheaper. The jewelry industry is not going to be affected by this at all. Like if anything, it's just going to help them because they can just take the diamonds for free now, basically. And
they basically just like, oh, there's our supply for the next 60 years. We're basically going to bankrupt every single diamond mine in India, destroying India's economy.
Exactly. I can't. The last sentence, letting these monsters out in the open world would cause chaos in the jewelry business. All you're going to do is just give industrial, like, industries that work with diamonds more, like, free material, really.
Yeah, it's going to drive the prices down for freaking industrial purposes of diamonds.
Honestly.
So industry's gonna find a way to use more diamonds, and then that's gonna become unsustainable after they run out of supply. And then they'll go crawling back to De Beers, thereby driving the prices up much later in the future.
She's not only destroying the planet itself, she's destroying the economy too. Oh, this is even better. So after she has a fuck ton of diamonds left over, right? So this is what she does. This is the shit she does with it next. You couldn't make this shit up if you tried.
I fear.
I'm losing my mind.
Yes, destroy all nocturnal life. That sounds like a great idea. I think that doesn't even freaking destroy all nocturnal life. I think that just freaking destroys everyone's goddamn retinas instantly.
Oh my god.
It doesn't even matter what you're looking at. It'll destroy your goddamn retinas.
Okay, first of all, she's destroyed
trying to
everyone's
blind the
schedule.
world.
Yeah, like she just destroyed everyone's sleep schedule. And yeah, also, yeah, exactly. She destroyed all nocturnal life. In fact, pretty much anything, even diurnal life is going to be screwed over, right? Because like
Yeah.
now they don't know when the
There's no
fuck to
night.
sleep. Yeah,
There's
exactly.
no rest period for any predator, prey, etc. No, she's trying to eliminate sleep. The
Yeah.
one good part of being alive.
The plants also get screwed over too, because
Oh,
now
okay.
they're all gonna get dried out.
Oh, that too.
She's
Yes.
also eliminating dreams.
The one good fucking thing left in this cursed planet. She had to get rid of it.
It took 5 days to form a complete ring. Even before that, the partial ring was putting out enough light so that people could read a newspaper outdoors at 2 o'clock in the morning. When the partial ring was in the right position, the world would have many changes to get used to.
Criminals
Crime
would
would
not
go
have the
down.
cover of darkness. But you know who else wouldn't have it? Weed dealers! Think of the weed dealers!
Everybody was joyful at the prospect of having 24-hour day. Who is joyful at the
Who is
prospect of having 24
no,
hours daylight?
every employee ever would be like, no, this destroys everyone's productivity. You
Exactly.
can't work 24 hours a day. Employers will make you work 24 hours a day, saying there's still daylight out there, continue working. The entire world is going to be like Japan on steroids.
Oh god. See, the best part is
this ruins the crops as well.
yeah, it would. It honestly probably.
Yeah.
It very most definitely actually.
No, there's still the quarter-inch of rain. That's where you forget.
Oh, right, because she fixed the weather and stuff.
He
yeah.
totally fixed the weather.
Basically, she's like, okay, let's have a crap to fix so we don't have weather, right? How about we just get a crap ton of sun and a crap ton of water and shove it together? We'll eventually get weather.
How old is this woman?
She's 19, by the way, and she has no sense of how anything works. She got into college according to this fucking book. She got into a fairly good college.
Oh,
she's doing shit like this.
So she clearly stole her college seat from some poor freaking low-income family. So I say, we take away her educational rights. Actually, no, we should just lock her in the world's most quiet room.
Well, she has like the powers of a god. I don't think
so she can go insane. Just so she can go insane.
Honestly,
you
I
want
don't
to
think
give someone
and die
with the powers of a god to go insane
on her own hand. Die on her own hands.
Honestly, she's probably already gone insane. Like, look at the stuff she's doing. This is a mark of insanity. But yeah, she went even more insane. Like, you know, screw killing people over time. She just legitimately just kill everybody on the spot. You know, snap her fingers, everyone's gone.
I think it's time to institute a new religion, and our first act as the new religion is to burn any copy of this book from existence. That means we're going straight to Amazon headquarters and burning this book off of the webpage. We are shutting down Amazon. This is okay.
I still can't get over the fact that you said crime would be like gone.
Yes.
Like
that's not how this works.
Exactly. Like
there's criminals who rob in broad daylight and get away with it.
Exactly. Like, aren't home break-ins actually more likely to take place like during the daytime? Because that's when people are more likely to be at work and stuff.
Yes, it's gonna be so easy to freaking. Every house is gonna be just looted, unless it's Corona time. In which case, everyone's just can't sleep, and we're all gonna die.
Exactly. It's just, you know. Also, how wide did she say the ring was gonna be? Because she never said the ring in like. Because she said the ring was like a mile wide or some shit like that. I don't even remember.
I don't want to know.
Hold on. Let me check.
I don't want to look at it. I can't look at it anymore. My eyes are like, no. It's about as blinding as that goddamn light from that reflective diamond ball.
No, because the thing is,
quote unquote carbon.
Exactly. But the thing is, if the diamond band was wide enough to where the entire Earth would get that much fucking daylight, then wouldn't like parts of it cover like large portions of the Earth at the same time? So like, wouldn't there still be night in a way because the diamond would cover parts of the Earth?
Unevenly?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if there was like a diamond band, right?
Unless the diamond is on the exact opposite side of the sun at all times, meaning it's in stasis, meaning it neutralizes Earth. itself from the rotation of Earth, thereby we've created another moon.
Yeah, we basically, yeah, exactly.
We
And
created
like, God
another
knows what
moon, but
another
the
fucking
moon is
satellite is gonna
1,000
do.
more times more reflective. Therefore, this doesn't make any sense.
Oh, you're right. You do have a point though. If there were that many diamonds, just okay. First, yeah, like first
First
of
of
all,
all, we're assuming that this is a diamond. Even she just said carbon. Wait, did she just take a piece of the sun?
yeah, she
'Cause
straight up yoinked all the carbon from the sun. No, it does say diamonds though. She did confirm it's diamonds. But like,
But that
why
doesn't make
diamonds?
any sense. That doesn't make any
Exactly.
sense as carbon. The sun is, you're basically dragging plasma into Earth's atmosphere. You're just gonna freaking cause a heat wave destroying the world before you even bring it into 1 mile within the atmosphere.
All right, 3 for 3. 3 times he's done something. 3 times it would have destroyed the world.
I'm sure that she's not trying to destroy the world.
I read, or at least I've looked over the whole fucking thing. No, this is legitimately her, like, this wasn't some evil, this would have been interesting if it was actually some interesting master plan and she was mind controlling everyone on Earth to be fine with it. But no, this was something that she actually and like the book treats it like it's a legitimate solution to stuff. And just,
Who is the author? I'm just saying, I'm gonna look at Big Five and look at some pew pews. Who's the author of this godforsaken book? Please go consult any goddamn scientist, please.
the best part is, right?
Or
Throughout this book,
just talk to your parents more.
throughout this book, the scientists, quote unquote scientists in the book, are all fine with it and happy with these changes.
Yes. Those are definitely scientists and not Alex Jones with his frog gay water.
It sounds like a Mary Sue to me.
It is. It's literally the ultimate.
Of course, it's a goddamn Mary Sue. If it wasn't a Mary Sue, I'd be more concerned.
Yeah, this is basically the ultimate Mary Sue.
Please tell me the book is just called The Ultimate Mary Sue, because that's
no,
what
it's called Empress Theresa. I don't even remember where this quote is from, but I just found it and I wanted to share it because it's even better without context. The other context quote is, "It was nice that I wouldn't have to kill 500 million Asians. So much for that problem."
Wait, what?
No, that
Where?
was just I sent it third to last screenshot. I don't remember where it's from, but I found it and I screenshotted it, and I don't know the context, but I think that makes it even better. We have speculated on how stop the wind. He had to add something in the air, something that would increase the air's viscosity to drain away the effective pressure differentials. Perhaps these were strains of dark matter.
Dark matter? Perhaps these were strings of dark matter particles.
You know, this actually, compared to everything else, this sounds the most plausible.
No, how?
To increase air viscosity, we now have evidence that Hal put something like this in the air.
It's the most plausible because it's so bullshit that it might actually work.
The wind is slowly turning.
You know what? How about it'd be simpler if the author just said, "Dark matter, take away wind, go brr," and I would be like, okay, you know what? We'll take that. That's something that kind of sort of could make sense in this godforsaken universe.
Honestly, if only, that would have been a much better solution. So, okay, first of fucking all, viscosity is used for liquids, not salt, not gases, right? So you can't say the viscosity of the air. Second of all, if it was
he just found a big word and he liked it, okay? I don't blame him. Viscosity is nice off the tongue. The problem is, it makes no goddamn sense.
Exactly. And also, if it was something that could fundamentally change the air that much, nobody could fucking breathe it. We would all be dead. 4 for 4. Is it the fourth one? I don't even know. Its kill-die ratio is still 1-to-1. That's all I know.
Yes. You know what? I think just messing with dark matter in general is probably a bad idea. So yeah, that's probably a dead.
You have 5 then?
Sorry, what?
5 times she's killed people.
Oh, it's 5 times.
Oh.
Well, we include the dark matter and everything else.
Also, dark matter isn't even proven to have existed yet. It's a theory, right?
It's a
thought to-
theory because that's the only reasonable explanation scientists have for why the universe is expanding as
Yeah.
it is.
But the problem is, this book is treating it like it's a proven fact. And if we don't even know, we don't know anything.
It's like
about
saying we don't even know about what we don't know, so we're going to use it to explain what we explain some bullshit in our story. Got it? Good.
Like the worst part is, not only does the author treat it as if we know that it exists, he treats it like we know what the properties are really like. How the fuck do you know it's gonna, do this to the air or whatever? Why didn't it like mess with everything else? Why did it only mess with the atmosphere? How much of the atmosphere did it mess with? Why? And also, the best part is they say that whatever was put into the air, right, has now, like, this is why the wind is returning, is because the stuff in the air is disappearing now. It's sinking into the earth where it has no effect or maybe breaking up. Something that messes up the air this badly, how is it not going to fundamentally fuck up atoms like everywhere, or anything?
We don't know what we don't know.
I am space molecule.
You're what?
That's how much the book is making sense right now.
Yeah, honestly. It really. Guess the fuck what? There is more. Also, the funniest part is, not even the funniest part. One of the, I said that so many times now because every single thing I think of now just sounds more ridiculous than last. The author seems to recognize that changing the tilt of the earth is gonna like make everything really hot. So first of all, Theresa just made global warming even fucking worse with the tilt of the earth by raising the temperatures. And he's like, it's gonna create hurricanes. Wait, let me actually check something. Were the hurricanes created before or after the wind was? Okay, no, at least the hurricanes were created after the wind supposedly returned. But like,
I don't know anymore.
I'm
I hear
gonna
words
send it
and
over.
I'm like, yes, they're words.
So he says that, with the Earth's declination being reduced to 5 degrees by January, the oceans will overheat. Yeah, okay, so first of all, the oceans are gonna overheat. All fucking, like, pretty much almost all marine life is just gonna be gone. It's just gonna take, you're gonna screw up the Earth ecosystem. Also, considering the fact that phytoplankton creates about half of the Earth's oxygen. That's
Yep.
probably gonna kill off. Yeah, so you're
So we're so basically we lack oxygen. This is great.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so I presented the problem, right? So a fuck ton of hurricanes are gonna show up, not good.
Yeah.
And this is our solution.
Oh no. I'm scared. I haven't seen it yet and I'm already scared.
Yep, exactly.
With the Earth's declination being reduced to 5 degrees by January, the oceans will overheat, causing constant hurricanes all over the planet. While the return of ordinary wind is slow, the effect on formation of hurricanes will be much greater for reasons too complicated to get into. These hurricanes will be horrific, sir, Prime Minister Blair took over. I've been thinking, do you know what xenon gas is? Yeah, it's used in lights. It's an inert element. It's nearly 4 times as heavy as air. If there was a lot of it in the atmosphere, there wouldn't be hurricanes because the warm air on the ground wouldn't go up fast.
Isn't xenon slightly toxic?
The sun has all the elements. They can be separated by their melting points.
Or was it radioactive? I don't remember.
No, xenon is a noble gas. It's not radioactive.
Oh, it's a noble gas. Oh, all right. Xenon's a noble gas.
I think you're thinking of like radon or something.
I think I was thinking of radon.
No, radon is also noble gas. Radium?
Wait.
I don't know. Yeah, radium, I think.
Don't remember.
Let me actually
Don't
check.
remember. I never took chem.
Radon is the noble gas, so it would not be radioactive either. Radium, I think, is what you're thinking of. Yeah, okay. So first of all, that much xenon in the atmosphere would fucking kill us all over again. I'm sure.
Yes, murder.
Like, if it's going to be enough to suppress hurricanes, we're not going to be able to survive.
I don't think it's good for humans to be breathing in xenon, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I'm not a professional scientist or anything, but that don't sound right to me.
Like, I don't think any animal actually. Okay, so we're 6 for 6, right?
I don't even know anymore. I've lost track. We're somewhere, but all I know is 1
we
to
are
1.
infinity out of infinity. Therefore, it equals 1 clearly, as stated by the laws of bullshit. As in, if it is bullshit enough to bullshit, then we can bullshit math too. Why not?
I mean, infinity out of infinity is an indeterminate form, right?
Yes, that's why I said it's not. I said it was equal to 1 because by the law of bullshit.
We're gonna have to use L'Hopital's rule to determine the actual limit. Oh no.
No, we are not going. It is no, this is an indeterminate form that is indeterminable entirely. Okay, we're not going to get an answer from this.
Honestly, I don't expect one.
We're just gonna get syntax errors. Our best supercomputer probably shot itself in the head after seeing it. All quantum computers have now started a robot uprising. I just wanted to have a nice day and fish. But I have to look at this. It's like a train wreck. You just can't look away.
Exactly. I sent more on the Xenon plan, by the way.
Yeah, I was looking. Oh no.
Oh, that's where it was nice that I wouldn't have to kill 500 million Asians came from. It was from apparently the Xenon stopping the hurricanes. Yeah, it's nice you wouldn't have to kill 500 million Asians. You just have to kill everybody else, everybody, including the Asians now. Because of
You're just killing the entire world, I guess.
Exactly.
Instead of history of an entire world, it's how fast can I kill the entire world?
Plague Inc. has nothing on
guess.
this.
Accounting for 2 ounces of atmospheric pressure. Tropical hurricanes attempted to stir themselves up, but they were only storms with 40 mile per hour gusts and were infrequent. The power to raise up billions of tons of xenon, heavy air per second, didn't exist. It was soon pointed out that warm air was breaking through thermal layers and rising slowly in hundreds of places over the entire ocean instead of rapidly in a small area, resulting in a 1,000-mile-wide hurricane system.
I don't think the sun has all the elements, though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, wait, actually, let me search it up. How much xenon
Yeah,
is
what
in
is
the sun?
what is the atomical makeup of the sun?
Did you just say? Okay, I thought you said anatomical for a moment. I was
No, I
confused.
said atomical.
Yeah, atomical.
Oh, actually, it does have all the elements.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's rare, but like
really tiny.
It's probably small.
Like, I don't think there's enough xenon in the sun to just.
It says predominantly hydrogen, then helium, and then carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen, and then 0.5% of all other elements.
Yeah, so it does
So
exist.
xenon is less than a fraction of a percent.
I'm still pretty sure that the xenon is not going to be in a good form to transport across the various regions of space into Earth.
Oh, also, you know how I talked about how she didn't understand how the fucking economy worked?
Yep.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Oh no.
So it's never even explained, right? Where she gets it from, but it says the gold balls stacked up in a very shallow pyramid. In half an hour, there's easily more gold on the field than inside the depository, and it kept going. Now the gold balls made a lot. Okay, it's just talking about in 22 hours, the last of the gold balls came down. It was hundreds of feet wide and much higher than depository, and it was worth trillions of dollars at current prices. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Gold
Not fucking anymore.
I think that pretty much destroys the entire metal economy, but
yeah,
it does help in computing and general electric sectors.
Yeah, she just
the problem is yeah, she just devalued most of the world's currency.
Devalued all gold, and also she devalued all silver too. Because in the right afterwards, she goes, "I plead by saying I'd bring millions of tons of silver down to a British army base and sell it for $5 an ounce, as long as people were willing to buy the stuff. The silver would provide stable pocket money for all the people on Earth. The common people would have real money to spend, money that was exchangeable across all borders. The benefits to nations' economies would be unimaginable."
So no, this would devalue silver to the point where it's worthless. It's
exactly
that we're going to be using it for actual silverware again.
He doesn't understand basic inflation.
At this point.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Basically just creating rocks at this point.
Exactly. There's no rarity to silver now. What's the point? Like,
scarcity defines the modern economy.
Exactly. He just destroyed all, like, freaking everything. Like, she also at one point she talks about diamonds being worn, in people's hair. So like she straight up devalued diamonds in the eyes of the average people too. So she might have actually destroyed the jewelry economy, not gonna lie.
She, I mean, so thereby costing her millions of jobs. Thereby she costed millions of jobs. Congratulations. You've completely destroyed several 100,000 people's just living.
Yeah, but now they have silver and gold, so it's totally fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine. At least they get shiny rocks.
Shiny rocks.
Shiny rocks, guys.
All over the world.
Also, with all this, Theresa becomes like the richest person on earth, which once again completely disregards how the fucking economy works.
She would be known as as the downfall of humanity, economically
literally,
speaking.
yes.
This would literally cause the Great Depression 2020 edition.
This would be far worse than the Great Depression. This would just be a complete worldwide economic crash.
And
so
also,
basically
it keep the coal burning factories running. So yeah, she basically contributed to global warming by doing
even
that.
More.
Therefore, we die. So therefore,
Even
we die
more.
again. We're at infinity plus one over infinity plus one.
Oh god, calc flashbacks.
We're going to get freaking. She's going to find a greater infinity.
She already defied all laws of physics, all laws of the economy. She might as well defy all laws of fundamental math as well. You know, might as well.
Well, no, I mean greater infinities do exist. Then some infinities are greater than others, but it's kind of
but
large number theory is really, really weird.
I have a feeling she's gonna break that soon as well, honestly.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, yes, I now decree that 2 + 3 = 7. Do not question me.
I mean, technically, if you were to use a different number system and define 2 and 3 as different values, and 7 as well, it could technically be possible. But you know, that's probably not what she's going to go with.
No, she's going to figure out a way so that like if it's every number is now even, deal with it.
Wait, no. I know how she would do it. I know how she would do it. 2 + 3 = 7 because 2 + 3 = 5, but adding 2 units of dark matter would make the thing equal 7.
Oh no, not the dark matter again. Not the dark matter again. No.
Okay, so we have that. By the way, I think I have more. I'm not fucking done yet. Oh, also, this part is just a fucking wonderful bit of irony. So it says a group of oceanographers have informed me that the oceans will rise due to thermal expansion. They believe it is already a 1/16 of an inch. Okay, finally something that's remotely scientifically accurate in this thing.
Yes.
1/16 of an inch. They will say it will rise 2 or 3 feet in a year. Yes, that's what fucking happens when the sea levels rise. Did you just realize that? Did you not think about that?
Did you just realize that 1/4 of an inch every single day of rain would cause that?
It wasn't even from the rain though. They were talking about the rising temperatures will cause sea levels to rise, which is actually true for once. It is the reduction of the Earth's declination. Okay. The oceans are not losing their heat normally. I guess if summer is longer, I don't know. I feel like something about that is wrong though. But sunlight is coming into the northern hemisphere at a more vertical angle than normal at this time of the year. Okay. What will this? Oh my God. Okay. Parts of the ocean are 3 miles deep. They're saying that the heat, the temperatures are going to rise so fucking much that even the greatest depths of the ocean, the parts of the ocean that are 3 miles deep are going to rise 10 or 15 fucking degrees. If the temperature is rising that much,
all sea life is dead. We've literally
all
killed
life
humanity
is just fucked
again.
Completely. Like there's no point. Like everything gone, just fucking gone. Completely gone.
What it does bad things.
And the best part is, right, after hearing all this, Theresa goes, what am I supposed to do? Change the laws of physics? This is the most impossible problem yet.
This is the most impossible problem yet. I don't know. Maybe you should just, like, go lie down, I guess, Empress Theresa.
Oh, even better? Her fucking solution to this?
No.
Right? Because there's gonna sea levels are gonna
No.
rise, right? What is she gonna do? She's not even gonna ask how to try to cool things out. She's not gonna rotate Earth back to its previous inclination, which would solve so many of these goddamn problems. She would
That she
not
created
fucking.
herself.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's this Hal guy and why is he enabling her? Honestly, I think they both need to be locked up.
They do, but I
Lock
don't think
'em up. Lock 'em up. Lock 'em
this is
up.
her
Lock
solution.
'em up.
You need to get rid of 1 cubic mile of water every 3 minutes for a year. Her solution isn't to fix the underlying issues, it's just to yeet water into space.
Yes, we are now the only planet that produces water cubes
You
and
can't make this
turns
shit
them
up.
into ice cubes and exports them into space.
Not
You're
only,
a very
right?
helpful species.
Not
It ain't much,
only
but it's honest work.
is the amount of water on Earth pretty much like, like water isn't being added to the planet. By getting rid of water, sending water into space, that's a permanent decrease of water on Earth.
Thereby, our water, we are going. Eventually, she will get rid of enough water for us to die.
Kill die ratio, still 1-to-1. Exactly.
Yep. Okay, yeah. We should just go with a ratio now. Because honestly, that's all.
Yeah,
That's
1-to-1. It's just 1-to-1.
it's just gonna. I think that's gonna be consistent. Just 1-to-1.
Like I've lost track of how many times she's destroyed all life on Earth. Just.
We just know that the ratio is 1-to-1.
There's more.
No,
So,
no more, please.
there's some more. So she says your
water.
countries are all. So she was talking about like the Middle East region, right? And she was like, they were like, she was like, oh, I think it would be good to like get rid of some of the deserts and like make it more habitable, right? Which I guess,
Yes.
like I guess technically expanding deserts is actually kind of an issue that is happening with climate change, but I think that's not what she's talking about.
Desertification is not made by climate change. That's man-made.
Oh,
That's
shoot.
because
Did I get that wrong? I don't even remember. It's been a long time since I've heard about it. This is just from my memory. Desert.
yes.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Induced human activities. Either way, desertification is technically a thing, right? But this is, she says, your countries are all desert because there are no mountains.
Yes, mountains
First of
go
fucking all.
high, so that means ice forms, so then water. Her logic.
First of fucking all, there are deserts. I mean, there are mountains in the region. Many mountains, in fact.
Yes.
You can just Google Maps this. Fucking.
This is the 21st century, after all. If this is
Exactly.
what we're to believe.
Satellite. Besides, she's literally talking to world leaders. World leaders of these regions should goddamn know that there are mountains in the regions that they are leaders of.
If they don't know their own geography, we can't help them. They're just stupid.
Yeah,
Boopity
that's the
boop.
only explanation for how they believe the bullshit that Theresa is saying.
They are all Donald Trump secretly. It's just all it's actually just Donald Trump with different masks. That is all our world leaders. We are led by a reptilian race of Donald Trumps.
Yeah,
Insanity.
so first of all, there are fucking mountains in the desert. What the fuck is she on? Second of all, that's not the
That's not what the problem is. The problem is she has the brain of a child because she is one.
To European countries that are far, that are not anywhere close to the equator, that are far further away from the equator, compared to the Middle Eastern countries that she's talking about. Don't you think the difference in temperature might have something to do with it? Might affect humidity,
Climate,
might affect
death
temperature.
again, death again. Oh boy, we're still 1-to-1.
Well, to be fair, this isn't really a solution that she's done. This is just the thing she pointed out. So I don't know if I really need to include it.
It does. If she attempts to fix it, then it's 1-to-1.
Oh, if she attempts to fix it. Okay, let me actually try to find where she attempted to fix it, because I don't know if I got that part screenshotted. The Alps. Okay, the land. Oh my god, she does. She tries to raise mountains in their country.
I thought so. Add that to the total. It's a 1-to-1 ratio.
Stating it at this point. The land, what the fuck is she raising the mountains from?
Therefore she's creating new matter. Therefore she destroyed all known logic. It's fine.
Oh yeah, either that or she's creating, because mountains are usually caused by like faults, right, along tectonic plates. Is she creating new tectonic lines?
Pretty much.
And if she's raising them that quickly, how goddamn active do those plates have to be? Do you realize the magnitude of the earthquakes that's gonna create? Yeah, you're right. 1-to-1 kill die ratio. This is gonna fucking destroy life just within those goddamn tectonic plates everywhere. So I don't remember why exactly, but at one point she creates a fucking land bridge, right? But she doesn't do that by, I don't know, at least taking some land from somewhere and just like, you know, making a bridge out of it. That would at least be somewhat plausible. No, what she does is she parts the fucking sea.
She what?
She parts the fucking sea.
No, she just wanted her Moses moment, okay?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be an attempt at the Moses moment. But the thing is, it's not like she was even creating a bridge across, like, in areas where the, like, ocean depths were that shallow. She's creating a land bridge across, like, the depths of an ocean. Do you realize, like, people can't fucking cross that?
Don't
the
worry.
ocean is several miles deep in some
We'll
places.
figure out the details later.
No, but
it's not like it's fine.
Like, sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, it's just fine.
Like,
this is fine.
How much water would you have to goddamn lift? Also, screw the marine life there, right? Screw the marine life in the land bridge that you just made.
Therefore, we are also dead again. Because plankton, and also because just biodiversity, fish in general, it probably actually messes with the ocean's currents, to be honest, to do that.
Oh, that probably would, you're right.
So yeah, let's just say we're dead again. I'm gonna be generous in saying that we're dead again, when really it should be we would probably, I don't know.
No, here's the thing, right?
We'd be dead in like several years, though. It'd take a little bit while for the world for the effects to take place, but we'd still be dead.
Also, she expected people to cross this bridge, which is why she made it, right? She made this. Okay, but it's crossing through ocean that, like, see, the thing about ocean topography, I'm pretty sure y'all know, but apparently Norman doesn't, is that, you know, like, basically it falls off at some points, like great degrees, right? So like it could be like a straight up mile-long drop in some places. Does she account for this? No, she never talks about it. We're just gonna fucking fall through the depths. They're gonna take
at least even in the King of Egypt, at least they somewhat accounted for it. There were like some pretty bad cliffs when he parted the Red Sea.
Yeah, at least it was the fucking sea and not an entire goddamn. I'm pretty like this is. Sorry. Anyways, also, how much water would you have to raise for it to be like in the deepest parts of the ocean? Where is she holding the water? Is the water just being held in place above sea level? If so, holy shit! All of the life in that water. Wait, if it's that deep as well, then there are also going to be massive, like, deep sea animals. They're just gonna freaking be launched, you know, to like above sea level, and like the pressure difference is gonna kill them instantaneously. Maybe there were interesting species, fascinating species that we could have learned about that like are just gone now, fucking dead. She's destroying species we don't even know about yet. That's how much she's killing things. Not only that,
biodiversity is gone.
What if they were stationary things, right? Like coral or you know, like true worms around hydrothermal vents. What about the goddamn hydrothermal vents? What the fuck is gonna happen there? What if there are hydrothermal vents in the land bridge, right? These are like, now there's just gonna be like hot air that's being spouted out of these vents out of fucking nowhere.
Thereby increasing climate change. Therefore, we're dead again.
I don't know if that's gonna do anything, because like the hydrothermal vents, the higher, like, it creates bits of, like, it warms up the small amounts of ocean, right, at the deep depths, but it doesn't really like affect the oceans as a whole. So actually, I don't know if that's going to do anything. But like,
Well, true. I mean, it depends on how big she makes the land bridge, and how many
yeah, I don't
hydrothermal
know.
vents are in there.
And like we don't know how many hydrothermal vents are. You're
So,
right.
for
But
the
like,
sake of simplicity, we're going to say the entirety of it is covered in hydrothermal vents, and they're dead. We're dead again. Pog, pog.
And that's 10 times you
Because
died.
she's probably just doing it right over the Ring of Fire. There could be
oh my
underwater
god.
volcanoes for all we know, and
Or
we're dead
maybe
again.
actually, I think this may be in the Atlantic Ocean or something. And there are a lot of fault lines there as
No,
well. So
Pacific
like,
is. It's in the Pacific Ocean, the Ring of Fire. Are you
yeah, I know.
okay?
But I think she's making the bridge in the Atlantic through the Atlantic,
Oh,
not
okay.
the
She's making
Pacific.
it in the Atlantic.
Yeah.
We're gonna find the lost city of Atlantis thanks to her. Pog, pog.
Oh my god.
Go to
If they had done
Bermuda
that,
Triangle.
that would have at least. Sorry, what?
The Bermuda Triangle.
Oh my god, you're right.
No.
Wait, why
Just-
haven't
that
they
means-
found any shipwrecks or like plane crashes through by doing this? That's it.
I mean, the Bermuda Triangle just has a really bad magnetic field position.
Hmm.
That's the only reason.
True.
That's most of the reason why everyone dies in the Bermuda Triangle.
Hmm. That's true. That's true. Oh my god. No one ever talks about the fucking like stuff that could actually be in the ocean, right? When they do this. Like they're just yeet the ocean. Okay, everyone's happy with that.
See, 80%
You know,
of the ocean
we
has not
need
been-
more land to live on. Ah, yes, let's fuel our unattainable colonial and imperialist desires. Woo!
Capitalism.
That's not a
That's-
good thing. That's not a good thing.
I have more. I found more.
No.
Themselves killed was now obvious. If the world had known I was going to raise the ocean floor between Africa and Antarctica, boats full of people would rush to the area for various reasons. It would have been a
Oh, whoops.
uh,
Oh, okay. So I just included that part to show she literally tries to raise the fucking ocean floor between Africa and Antarctica, right? And then the next screenshot describes the general lake. So I carved out the needed slab of rock in the ocean bottom, carved the specified mountains from adjacent rock as well as the small hills. Prime Minister Scherzer had drawn on his map, slid the mountains and hills onto the rock slab, scraped off the numerous small volcanic mountains. All right, fuck the mountains, I guess. And scraped off some rock off the center of the slab for the lake's depression. And the best part is, it just says, someone just goes, yup, this is a hole.
Ah, yes. We made whole.
Okay, I can't get over the fact they said scraped off the numerous small volcanic mountains. Like, you can just scrape them off. The mountains are formed from breaks in the tectonic plates where magma, or like, it's just rising up. Like, if you're
well,
gonna,
I mean,
if you
Theresa
want,
can freaking lift up an entire ocean floor. Of course, she can scrape off some measly
no, but
volcanic
like,
mountains.
the openings where the magma flows through and like creates the mountains are still going to be there. That's the thing. She's not addressing the root issue.
Nah, it's
Problem for later.
fine. This is more sane than this year, clearly.
Are you sure
Mhm.
about that?
What a
Oh,
way
also,
to
I
end off
find it-
2020.
Sorry, what?
Imagine if this happened at the end of 2020.
Don't. 2020 is not over yet. Don't give anyone any ideas, please.
4 more days.
We're all gonna die. Do, 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 do.
Having that much power over
Oh.
someone else to finally give me the control I need in my life.
Oh my god, I knew
Oh,
it.
no.
You are truly Empress.
I told you. I warned
You're right, I
you. Why
believe
did
you.
you let her back in? Why?
I don't even remember why she freaking raised the ocean floor between Africa and Antarctica. I don't
I
even
just
know
want to
anymore.
recreate Pangea or something.
Recreate Pangea?
I guess.
Doesn't make
Pangea
any
was never
sense.
mentioned. I
And she
don't
wants
think
to she wants to connect Africa
She just
and
wants
Antarctica.
penguins in Africa, okay? She wants Madagascar to be real.
she just wants to recreate the Ice Age movies.
Penguins in Madagascar.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
she just wants the Madagascar movie to be real, okay? Don't worry about it.
Isn't that what anyone would want?
I don't know.
They want another Madagascar. She just wants another Madagascar movie, okay?
Kowalski analysis.
She wants more memes
Wait. Oh my
from the
god.
Madagascar series.
So she literally actually. Okay. I sent another one. So yeah, so she literally parts the sea for one instance, and then she knows she demonstrates that she can make a goddamn land bridge. Anyways, why didn't she do that the first time? Like, why didn't she do that for both instances?
Simple, because she wants to look cool. She wants to be Moses, okay? She wants to be a freaking god. She's like, I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Oh my god.
What? This is why the human brain was not meant to interact with the entire world at the same time. The internet was a mistake.
Also, I can't get over the fact they said limitless mud off the floor of the Atlantic. Like, the floor of the oceans are just gonna be mud. Like, mud is just gonna stay. Like, dirt is just not gonna.
There's dirt in the ocean. Did you not know that?
Like, I don't know, right? Like,
dirt in the ocean. Did you not
dirt.
know that?
I mean, there's like, first of all, it depends on the area of the ocean, right? And second of all, like, especially in the depths, wouldn't it be rock instead of like mud or like dirt? Like, the rest of it would just be like, I don't know, sand or something, right? Like, I don't know. I'm not an expert on this, but like that doesn't, I don't know, mud, that doesn't sound right.
After learning something about molecular sizes and shapes, I was getting how to manipulate molecules one by one. At this rate, good thing no one taught her about quarks and atoms. Thank goodness. Then she'd literally destroy the world as we know it.
I mean, she's already done that, but like she's gonna destroy it on a molecular level.
No,
or like
she's gonna destroy the universe as we know it. Correction.
Yep.
That's
about right.
the multiverse, if it does exist.
So first of all, we don't even know if dark matter exists in particles, all right? Barring the fact that we don't even know if dark matter fucking exists. We're just gonna ignore that for a moment. How should we be able to get his dark matter particles into an atom? How? How the fuck does that happen? If an atom is mostly empty space, what are you getting your dark matter particles into? Are you like fusing them with the subatomic particles? Are you what? Like, is he injecting a proton with dark matter? What the shit is happening? And
perhaps don't question Empress Theresa.
No, that's the whole point of this thing. We're questioning this goddamn nightmare, okay?
It's better this way. Don't
you can't fool me anymore. I knew it. You are Empress Theresa, all right? You can't fool us. We will question this book. Your mind control will not reach us.
Don't
to the day we die.
We'll question it, all right? All right, and like if the dark matter is being like inserted, like is gonna like be a part of the empty space of the atoms, how is it gonna become attached to the atoms? First of all, wouldn't the present like would that create a shielding effect where the electrons are no longer as attached to the nucleus? What the fuck? Why is the dark matter going to stay near the nucleus? Is it going to be like? Is it going to be some electrostatic force or like attraction between the nucleus and the dark matter? If so, that means that the dark matter is negatively charged. How can you just presume the charge of dark matter? We don't even know like what anything about it, and you're talking about it being a particle and like potentially having charge or something, and like either that or somehow there's a gravitational force that is causing the nucleus and the electrons to be attached to the dark matter, right? If that's the case, then it would have to be incredibly dense. But if you're gonna just inject something that dense to each atom right now, then like all of us are probably gonna become something like black holes or some shit. What the fuck is happening?
So that's like a 12 time he's
killed us again. Doobie doo doo.
Empress Theresa is turning everybody into black holes.
No, it's not final. Everybody, everything.
He's turning exactly. You're right. He literally destroyed the universe as we know it. Oh my god.
I told you.
You're right. You're right. Oh, I almost forgot about this one. So she was trying to like write a code for Hal, and then she was saying, "Oh, it's so good. Nobody besides me knows it." But it's just a basic substitution code, literally.
Yes, a substitution cipher, the hardest code known to man.
And he's like, nobody can, like, everybody who tried deciphering it couldn't figure it out. I'm like, are you sure about that?
Are you sure? It's a freaking cryptologist. Just get any goddamn cryptologist, and they'd crack it within freaking 2 picoseconds.
Exactly. Like literally, what the fuck? And she did this to. And that's part is, you know why she did this? She did this so nobody else could manipulate Hal, in case someone dangerous could got their hands on Hal and were able to control it. You know, someone who could destroy the world.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. So this is the last one, right? This I saved it for last because apparently this is like what happens hundreds of years after, you know, she started doing all this shit, right? This is
Oh,
and
there's a flash forward. I
yes,
love
there
that.
is at the end. And like this is painted as a good thing, by the way, all of this shit.
The South Pole has been eliminated except for a few small islands. Greenland has been cut up in many pieces and moved south. The ice is gone. Nothing can ever change ocean levels. The salt content of seawater has been reduced by half. It multiplies marine life and keeps bacteria under control.
But okay, where the fuck do we even start with this one? Okay, first of all, you can't eliminate the South Pole. That is a location. I presume they fucking mean Antarctica, but I don't even know anymore. The ice is gone. So all the fucking ice is gone. You know how high sea levels are. Do you know how little goddamn land there is now compared to land before? Like
Much less land. Yes.
Greenland has been cut up in many pieces and moved south. Why the fuck did this happen? It's never explained.
Does the author not like Greenland or something?
I don't know. I don't know.
What did Greenland ever do to Theresa?
I don't know. And I guess technically nothing can increase ocean levels now, yes, but now they're so goddamn high, it doesn't matter. The salt content of seawater has been reduced by half. It multiplies marine life. No, it fucking won't. It keeps bacteria under control. That is a huge issue. Bacteria, you know, stuff that requires the current degree of seawater, it's gonna fucking die. That's the fundamental, like, very bottom of the food chain. Fucking everything relies on it. You just destroyed all marine life again. In a different way.
And if it makes things better, at least we don't have to explore the other 80% of the ocean because the other 80% is all dead.
Exactly. All right, that's all I fucking have for you today. That's all I have for you. Have any thoughts? If you still have any brain cells left, do you have any thoughts? Because I fucking don't. I know my brain cells are all gone. They are packed up and left. Matthew is gone.